Let me introduce you to everybody again. Some of these people you may recognize. They were here last time. So let me introduce you. Hey, you guys, good morning. It's Maria from the Fox 11 newsroom here in Los Angeles. Very excited to welcome back our friend, Steve Harvey. You know Steve from the Steve Harvey Show. He's actor, comedian, author. My God, he's on everything. He's on Family Feud, of course. Steve, let me quickly introduce you to everybody here. We got a full house today. This is Trev. He's in the UK. Tom is in Atlanta.
Hometown.
Renzo is in Venezuela.
Wow.
Hola.
Kyle is in Milwaukee.
Morning.
Tim is in Kansas City. Kempton is in Canada.
Morning, Steve.
Kempton is also in England.
All right.
Yella is in Portland.
Morning.
And Anthony is in Sacramento.
Hi there.
Good, the capital.
So welcome to all of you, and of course you out in the rest of the world. I know you're watching on air. Please plus and comment if you have a question for Steve. If you have a love question or something you need advice on, Steve will be very happy to give you his input. And tag me or anyone in the Hangout. And if you guys have questions, just get my attention, okay? Steve, first of all, here you've got 2 books on the national or New York Times best-selling list. You have 2 hit shows. Your show, the Steve Harvey Show, is going bonkers. It is the you're like,
it's been pretty good.
How is it going?
I mean it's going really well. I mean, I'm busy, but that's because people ask me all the time how I get it done, but I happen to care about every single minute of the day. I plan and care about every single minute. I don't let a minute exist in my life where I'm not aware of it, unless I'm just in chill mode. Now, once I go into chill mode, then that's a break from it. But after I get relaxed or smoke a cigar or sit down and just breathe, then after that, I get back on the grind.
What is a chill mode day?
Well, I mean, if I get a chance to sit out, look out the window, look at the sky. I love nature. If I can go outside, walk down the river in Chicago, if I can sit on a park bench, smoke a cigar, then that's a nice chill for me. Other than when I go on vacation, I take the family completely away from everything. But that's a chill moment for me.
Nice. You guys have questions?
I do.
Kim, go ahead.
I have the first question.
Kansas City.
Oh, yes, Kansas City. Here I come.
Gates Barbecue, baby. Roper's Ribs.
What you doing knowing about Gates?
I've been everywhere.
Been around the block.
I'm a real big fan of yours. I've been a fan for years. Love the fact how you've been able to transition into the realm of comedy to the Christian community and all that. My question centers around the book. Think like a man. Wait. Think like a man. Act like a lady.
She's
act like a lady.
Think like a lady. Think like a man.
Act like a lady. Think like a man. Sorry.
That's another show. That's a different book.
That's a whole nother book, huh? Did you write the book with the ideal that a movie would be made from that whole premise, or was it just writing a book?
Oh, no, I had absolutely no idea. It never entered my mind because it's a self-help book. I mean, how does a self-help book get turned into a movie? I never, ever saw that coming in my wildest dreams. And to be honest with you, I wrote the book for my daughters, actually.
Oh, really?
My daughters were
How old are they
25. They were 25-year-old twins at the time and a 20-year-old. And they were bringing guys by the house, and I was disapproving of all these guys, going, where'd you get this guy from? This guy's a loser. He got nothing wrote on his forehead, and you're sitting there talking about, God, Dad, he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. And I went, no, he's not. Let me tell you how men really think. And I wrote this book to tell my daughters how men think about sex, religion, commitment, relationships, everything. And little did I know, after writing it for my daughters, that 3 million women would need that information too. So that's really why. And when it turned into a movie, when they asked me could they buy it for a movie, I went, how are you going to turn this into a movie? This is a self-help book. Then they told me how much they were going to give me, and I said, okay, cool, let's do it. Yeah, let's make it happen.
And a wildly successful movie as well, by the way. Tom, yes, you have a question?
Atlanta.
Yeah, I know this is going to be a little hard, but being that Bernie's gone and we miss him, we really do. Could you see yourself and Cedric and maybe D.L. Hughley and somebody else doing a Kings of Comedy again?
No, you can't do it without Bernie.
Can't do
That's
it
an
now.
impossibility. We had just started talking to Bernie about going back, and Bernie said, "Hey man, I'm a little sick right now. Give me a couple of months. I'm gonna rest up." And we said, "Okay, B, just let us know how you're feeling." And I came to Chicago in August to host the Bud Billiken Parade, and I was down at breakfast that morning, and I told my partners, I say, after the parade, I'm gonna go by the hospital and see B. Al Sharpton came down that morning and said, "Did you hear your boy passed at 2:30 this morning?" And that was it. And so, you know, people have come to us about doing the Kings of Comedy, but me and Sid and DL, we all agreed, you know, without Bernie, it's not the same deal. So, you know, we said no. And I mean, they're throwing money at us to do it, but I mean, it's not the same without Bernie. You can't do the Kings of Comedy without Bernie Mac. That's an impossibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hampton, yes, go ahead. What's your question?
Yeah. Steve, you're a great comedian, and now you have such a successful talk show. Do you find that you exercise your muscle differently when you have a talk show?
Yeah, you do. You know, I retired from comedy on August 2nd out in Las Vegas. If you go to, oh, by the way, go to In Demand and press up Steve Harvey's Final Comedy Tour. It's the greatest comedy special written over the past 10 years. Thank you. But being on daytime TV, it does give me a chance to exercise that muscle. I would probably miss stand-up a lot more if it wasn't for this daytime show. But, you know, there's such a tremendous piece of ego involved in stand-up. You've got to be an incredibly brave person to walk out in front of a room full of people you don't know and try to make them laugh. But when I walk out on my show, I get a round of applause every day. You know, I get, you know, and I got a segment I created called Ask Steve, which is my monologue. I actually take questions from the audience.
These are love advice.
Yeah, and then I handle it in a comedic way, so that kind of helps me out. And then I'm a motivational speaker
They just teased you, so you're actually getting on set now. So I'm sorry, you guys.
I want to do this.
I know this is more fun, isn't
Come back.
it?
I want to talk to all. I want to talk to dude in Venezuela. What's up, baby?
Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back after the segment.
Yeah, you need to come back, man.
Over there in London, Tally-ho.
You remember?
Everybody, I was writing it down. I was going to talk to all these cats.
Will you guys take a quick photo of Steve and I, please? Okay.
Yes.